Hello, sinners. Welcome to some more Space Marine 2. Oh, it's almost the end of my little few days off, which is a bit of a tragedy, but hey. We're here now. Let's have a bit of a chill time, shall we? Now, this might end up being a bit of a shorter one. We'll see. I didn't intend for yesterday's to be as short, but I wasn't quite in as good a mindset as I wanted to be at the time, so aggressively, that's why things went that way. But today, I'm feeling okay, I think. Aggressively, my mood has been a bit up and down this last few days, so hopefully today will be a nice cheery one for me. I found a nice chill game that I may play on my side as well, potentially. That being Core Keeper. It's like an honestly relaxing little game, and you know what? I quite like to give it a bit more of a go. Genuinely, I think that'd be quite fun. Excuse me. So I've been doing a bit of looking around because I'm always looking to improve, right? I like to keep progressing myself, right? If I have something I'm trying to get good at, I always try and get better at it. It just feels like a good bit of catharsis, and also just feels better to me to do things that way. Perfect. No crossover. You'll have to see it. What chapter is he going for? Ah, Black Templars, but First Company. Interesting. Sword Reverend looking. But yeah, so I've been looking around, and I might do a little bit of experimenting on my content. Maybe like, I don't know, like a month-long kind of experiment. See how I feel about stuff. Basically, I'm gonna see if I can't find little something that sort of, I don't know, kind of meshes nicely for me, content-wise. Be it like a game or something I can do. I still want to do a bit of variety stuff, because I tend to find I don't like locking myself down to one thing, just because for me, it just doesn't feel good for me. I like having a bit of variety. But, at the same time, I think that we can keep that variety to a couple of things. As you know, I quite like strategy games. That is my jam, my vibe. So I might see about doing a bit more of that. Maybe, we'll see. I'm thinking on it, but I still want to do variety stuff where I can, because I feel that lets me have the most fun. But that's the little thing I've been looking at, thinking about. Obviously, with the new alerts, yeah, so we're getting new little bits and bobs here and there. There's a lot of warriors here. Get some armor back. Get him as well. But yeah, so that's a little something I've been thinking about. So I forget the chap who I've been recently looking at stuff for, but he was mentioning about the little experiment he did, and it's interesting. So I wanted to give that a bit of a whirl. Maybe I might just, you know, every now and then maybe I'll take a month before I just experiment with just doing one tile of content, just see what I feel about it, really. I know it's like I feel like I'm in that position where, like, I'm still quite small, so I have that wonderful position where I can just try things, and no one's expecting a particular kind of content off me. I don't think, anyway. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But, like, I wouldn't say I'm known for anything in particular. Which is fine, because that means I can find something to be known for. It's a little something I've been looking into. Because as much as, like, keeping a variety of stuff works, it could definitely work for some people, it's also, I guess, if someone wants to sort of watch a certain kind of thing, it's kind of hard for them, because, well, all of a sudden you're doing something completely unrelated. And I appreciate that's probably a bit of a confusing mess. Anything up here? Nope. So that's been a thing potently on my mind for a bit now. But hopefully I have a few ideas. Like, definitely, you know, certainly the RTS, I definitely can see a couple being at least interesting. But then it kind of varies a bit, right? Because some are more easily, like, watchable, right? Because I've got to think about watchability. Total War has a bit of a sandbox kind of thing going for it, so I can really kind of create whatever I want as far as the playthrough. I've got a bit of that leeway with Total War, but I might not have that with people. Like other video games, I might not have that same. I see it, bullfucker.
Stim supplies here. Additional supplies secure. Placing melter.
I think that hit him. Like I say, a little something I've been on the back burner. Out of ammo, really. One shot in there. Oh. Yeah, they don't have that many shots. I mean, it makes sense. Melters are ungodly good at clearing a horde. One shot and you've basically wiped out an entire swarm. But I've been thinking of other things I want to try. I'd say Total War, definitely up there. I want to see if there's any other strategy games that really tickle me, you know, work for me. I want Stormgate to work, but I'll be honest, I don't know. StarCraft, I feel like people watch StarCraft watch it for the competitive side, and I'm not very good at StarCraft competitive. Maybe Dawn of War, maybe. I definitely like Dawn of War's a Warhammer game, and it's it's an RTS, so it does some crossover there. Would turn-based stuff be of interest, perhaps? Worth a think about.
So long as you are bearing your
I'm trying to think of any good
shift
turn-based ones now that I haven't played before. Or that I have in a very long time. There's a little bit of that. I don't know, I might just have to look at like what I've done before and whether there's any kind of interesting crossover. But at the end of the day, and what I will always say is I'm still always going to try and do it my way, where I can, right? Because I think, one, more authentic, two, I've got to make it work for me, right? Because it's like, how can I even attempt to make it entertaining for you if it's not even fun for me, so... But, like, it's something I've been considering, thinking about. Hey, Vinyl, how you doing? Good, 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 good. I recall, if I'm not mistaken, are you also playing a bit of Space Marine 2 recently? Got the game yesterday, played a couple of hours straight, damn. I imagine you've got through most of it, have you? Right. Oh. We're on the final mission. Okay, I will not say a thing. Ironically enough, me and Rouge just did the final mission. How are you finding it so far, then? This final mission. Oh, you're not big on it then? Okay. Out of curiosity, what's it? What about the story you're not huge on? Yeah, I've heard that quite a few people said that. Like, some people are really big on like the gameplay, but the story's not much for them. It's one of those funny things, right? It's in many ways it's very narratively it shares some things with the first game, but then it also does it differently. Mostly because of the enemy type, right? Like orcs, they've got a bit of character to them. Whereas Tyranids, they are... If you play Dawn of War 2, for example, like Tyranids are a mindless devourer. They are a hive mind and all that. Yeah, there is a bit of that. There's definitely that whole, like, hey, we don't trust you, prove yourself kind of thing. I can kind of get it, but yeah, no, I can see how it can be definitely overdone. Definitely. There's definitely that, like, especially that first impression where everyone's like, hey, we don't trust you, da-da-da-da, And, like, in one sense, yes, from a narrative perspective, they wouldn't trust him, especially the people who know. But, from, like, a pure in the story perspective, like, as the player, yeah, it can get a bit much after that, but, like, definitely can get that problem. Definitely is a bit quick sometimes, isn't it? There's definitely like needs some breathing room. Like the first game, don't get me wrong, the first game wasn't like a narrative masterpiece or anything, but at the same time, the pacing was a smidge slower-ish. Although that was more like one recurring narrative rather than like different. Yeah, it's a weird one. There's bits I like how the Primaris are shown as these like pretty new face Marines, right? They're not like that experienced like Titus, but I will say the supporting cast, like they're no Sidonus, right? Hell, Leandros to an extent at least had a bit of a character, but Sidonus was still like the best character from the first game.
We will not
not expecting such illustrious company in the rear ranks. We've got a handle on these probing strikes, my lords.
Yeah, like
It's the relay that's getting hammered right now.
even Leandros, right? Leandros isn't anything special as a character, but he's a good comparison to the other two, right? Because he's a really stickler for the rules Ultramarine, which is what a lot of them are. There are a lot of Ultramarines like Leandros. Sidonus is a veteran captain, so he understands, like, hey, the Codex doesn't need to be followed that religiously. And he's a good, like, counter to Titus's, like, more wrathful side. And Titus himself's far more unconventional. You know, they work because, you know, Leandros is that counter to that. I love going this way all of a sudden. Yeah, like, I'm not going to say... I don't hate the new characters, but I won't say they're as good as the old ones in some respects. Definitely not. I definitely like Sidonus more than the Sergeant we have, and even Leandros, as I say.
The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but it is a horde of Xenos between you and it.
Yeah. I get that. I get that, definitely. There's a lot of, like, tell, don't show, right? It's a problem in, like, a lot of modern games, unfortunately. They have this, like, oh yeah, I'm cool because I've done all these, like, things, all these feats I've done. Yeah, it's a problem, right? That the tell, not show. It's a problem, right? Like, a good example... You don't... I'll use Sidonus as an example. You know the bit right at the end before Nemiroff kills him? He's just gunning down Chaos Space Marines and demons left and right. And, like, he doesn't say he can do that. You just see him do it. Or the bit where he's fighting a bunch of orcs alone with a bolt gun. He just does it. He doesn't say he can do it. He does it. Like, this, again, it's like I said, that show don't tell. And it's the thing they always say in storytelling you should do. Show the thing. It'll matter more. Exactly, exactly. Like, the Ultramarines, a lot of people don't like Ultramarines. But a lot of people liked Titus because of how he was and because you could play as him. And this game, in some respects, helps people like Calgar a lot more. In fact, I'd say, like, you know, there's Ultramarines. There's that, like, the first game did a lot for it, though. As I say, because you do it yourself, it helps. You're gonna like a character more if you can play as them. Like, Vermintide, right? Sure, the story's not the most, like, incredible thing, but, like, the characters are fun together, and also you get to play as them.
That beast is not yet dead.
Confirmed.
We can hold this position, lords. We'll keep the swarm off your backs while you hunt that thing.
Yeah. There's definitely that aspect, right? There's definitely that aspect. Where they're supposed to be a bit more robotic.
No turning back.
I would get it if they were more like... stickler for the rules, right? Like, oh, this is how we engage. And Titus has to be like, yeah, if you do it that way, we'll die. There's bits of that, but maybe a little bit more. Just, like, help show the fact that they're not useless, they're just very by the books because they're, you know, had to have it all, like, probably hypno-indoctrinated into them a bit. Weird little glitch there.
Your battle awareness is impeccable. How do you hone those instincts? I reduce all unnecessary chatter.
Understood.
Exactly. Like, a Space Marine is a superhuman, but, like, everything about a human is augmented in a Space Marine, right? best and worst traits. Like, the Night Lords. They're terrible, terrible people. But, again, they're human. They're objectively human, but they're the worst aspects of human. Yeah, it's just, Space Marine characters work when they are, like, an example of a human, at our best and worst.
Pursue and eliminate. We will not have a better opportunity to finish it off.
That's like when a Space Marine character works well. Oh, the jet... Yeah, no, I'm with you on that 100%. No arguments from me on that one. The jump packs in operations need that... Oh, they just need that, like... The height. They just don't have it.
Execute Iron Halo tactics.
So I definitely think... PvP as well, by the way. PvP has that height. Like, you can jump 3 times before you need to wait for it to recharge in PvP. I wish that you could get more jumps. I definitely want the default height to be higher. I don't mind if there's a perk to make it even higher still, but... Because there isn't currently, but... I definitely want them to increase the height. Exactly. It's exactly right. Like, especially here's the thing: well, the jump packs in this game are meant to be like the more upgraded ones, right? So you've got built-in grav chutes on them. You've got additional thrusters for control in the air. They're specifically more advanced than the old ones, right? In the last game, it was literally a rocket pack, sent you into the sky, and careened you down. There wasn't actually a limit to how often you could do that, you just jumped. I get kind of why they made it an ability, but I feel like if you're going to make it limited, make it more powerful. Yeah, they do have that problem, a little bit. It's a thing with the Primaris stuff. They don't look quite as grizzled and... Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, they're definitely, the Primaris looks-wise, they have a lot of, like... A lot of the personality's been lost a bit, and that is unfortunately a fault of Games Workshop more than Saber. I know Games Workshop were heavily involved in this game's creation, so I will give Saber the credit where it's due that they had to work with what Games Workshop let them. But, yeah, there's a problem as well with, like, some units that have been given those jetpacks don't quite feel the same. The new Sanguinary Guard had that problem. The old Sanguinary Guard were like angels, but the new one's like... Yeah, it would have been Games Workshop wanting that. They basically want 40k to have Primaris Marines.
It is called evasion. Evade away from my firing lanes. I will do my best, brother. All specs deep scan ready. Iron Halo ready.
But yeah, it definitely would have been Games Workshop doing that. They really want 40k to have, loyalist-wise, only Primaris. But I think they're starting to realise they need to start making the Primaris closer to the old Marines. Because they're kind of annoying the Space Marine veterans who want, like, that personality. I think they're slowly starting to realise that, but it's going to take time. They definitely can. It's weird, right? We know they definitely can produce stuff that feels right. but it's weird. Like, it feels like a lot of that Games Workshop's creative guys are very, like, AOS. The melter guns, it's interesting, right? They're not what I expected, because of how they're described, at least prior in lore, they're like a heavy anti-vehicle weapon. It's often like a beam, but it seems like in this, it's strange, right? They're kind of this, like, wave of heat now. I don't hate them. Like, I do like... It's just strange, like, how they feel next to how their lore interpretation is for them. But I don't hate them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like... I think as long as they feel powerful up close and personal, I'm fine with it. That's one consistent thing that I hope they keep. Is that, like, you need to be up close. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like a wave of, like, superheated promethium. It should hurt a creature like this quite nicely, up close and personal. Oh, now we've got a problem. I really like as well how they've done psychic attacks in this. Like, a Psyker feels dangerous. Oh yeah, it definitely doesn't, like, vaporize a horde in the same way. It can definitely vaporize, like, little Tyranids. But, oh. Yes, there are indeed ads, my friend, unfortunately. I like the stagger on these, though.
Calibrate your aim. Refilling magazines.
Okay.
Iron Haven online. Our brother, right now,
Shit. There we go. Oh. Just time, just as I managed to kill this fucker. Like, I like how this guy was betrayed, right? Like, he's only weakened because we dropped a building on him. If we'd have fought him at full strength, he'd have been this insane fight. But I like how they've treated this guy. Like, he feels powerful. And the Melter definitely does good work against him, which is good. I like that. But the Melter feels very frustrating against, like, Thousand Suns. I feel like sometimes it doesn't hit them. It's strange. Like, it's staggered. Like, the Tyranids respond to the Melter, like, nicely, right? They get vaporized by it. They get, like, blown back and incinerated by it. But the Thousand Suns kind of just... Yeah. Oh yeah, the Melter was beautifully powerful in the first one. Even on hard difficulty, it would still... Like, there's a reason when I played Space Marine 1 again the other week, I kept the Melter on hand for the last battle, because I knew those Chaos Chosen, I needed a Melter for them. And just vaporizing a horde of demons. Yeah, some of them definitely do. It's kind of weird. Like, the Melter does stagger quite nicely. I will give it that. It definitely staggers. It's something like that, yeah. It varies, honestly. If they're up close and personal, yes, about 4, I think. Difficulty depending, obviously. I imagine the one thing that may help a bit, for operations anyway, if I go over to here, when Mechanical Man comes down here. So, the melter later on, he doesn't gain much more in the way of firepower. Well, some of these are quite powerful, like end of the bar. Like, these ones are definitely... It definitely feels like it does. Let me have a look at Vanguard. What's the melter rifle's damage? The melter rifle's base is like 8, piercing 10. I think they've got the same piercing. Less ammo. Definitely less ammo. So what's the upper limit of this one? So you've got to get to, like... here, like this relic tier, to be doing the similar kind of firepower. To, like... the Heavy's multi-melter. Which even at base is like 8 there. This one's like 10. And they're all like at least 11. So they get to about similar kind of firepower, but this one still has way more ammunition. Yeah, this one... they're like 30. Plus perks. The Heavy also gets some perks to help with them too. So you've got this perk here initially, and then... you got a couple little things that help a bit. Can't afford any new melters, which is a bit tragic. This one does 10 at its current. Like, it does 8 standard, what the regular version does. The Mastercrafted one does 10. Artificer's 11. That's the firepower score, it's like the top of the bar. It weirdly stops at like 10, but it goes off the bar, technically. Generally, yeah, it's sort of the idea of it. The multi-melter's supposed to be a heavier duty melter. Definitely. Just like a twin-linked las cannon or that kind of thing. This thing doesn't do as much damage as I'd like, but then maybe the high-level ones do a bit more. As for the heavy bolter, I want to like it a lot, but I have my issues with it. I have my grievances with the heavy bolter a little. Mostly because of Zangors. Zangors make a heavy bolter very unpleasant to use. That is one little thing I will say about it. Definitely has that aspect. The shields are just... oh, yeah, that's why I use the melter, honestly. It just feels better. The campaign, yeah, heavy bolter felt quite nice. Oh yeah, and don't get me wrong, against the right enemy, heavy bolter will do beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful work. Gotta save up more cash money. Do you want to keep with this difficulty? It reckons I can do substantial. We'll try a substantial one and see how it goes. It might go very poorly. But we'll see. I've done a couple substantials now, but normally with people I know, so we'll see how randos go, shall we? I know on the last difficulty, apparently, generally they're not too bad, but then you have to get to that sort of stage. Let's see. Oh, got a squad. A tactical, an assault, and me. Space Wolf, and he is a Blood Raven, I believe. Actually, I'm not too sure. Might not be a Blood Raven. I didn't see his badge. You can have Blood Ravens. That is that's a thing you can get. They're in the unknown founding section. Don't know if he is one though. The red. He might be. He might just not have the badge showing it. The other guy's a Space Wolf. Clear as day. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I definitely I like it gives you enough to get a full chapter. It's a shame that it uses the same bloody currency for both that and your upgrades. Oh yeah, Dawn of War. I was on about earlier actually, whether I should like dabble a bit of Dawn of War. Maybe some of the ones from Dawn of War 1, Dawn of War 2. Not the third. If they do a fourth one though, I can only pray. Yeah, I mean, hopefully some of the cosmetics will have like new like armor, like the bulwark. I always like the bulwark because that has that like, especially for Black Templars or Dark Angels, it works nicely for them. But I know what you mean. I definitely prefer that like another one. Oh, we've lost the player. Well, shit. Yeah, I'd like a bit of like I do miss the Mark 7 helmet especially. That's one thing I really miss. The Mark 7 looks so like Warhammer. I almost kind of hope that they one day do a Horus Heresy game. Let's see, where are they at? They are hammering my Iron Halo. It depends how they do it, right? If they do it, and what bit of the heresy? Like, do they do like a game like this, and like let you have like make you part of the Shattered Legion force, so you can have like a nice mix? The Shattered Legions actually be interesting, because then you could have loyalists from the traitor side. Or even Black Shields. The other thing could obviously be like a Dawn of War style strategy game. Be it like old Dawn of War 1 or Dawn of War 2 style. I would imagine Dawn of War 1. Or if they go full on with the heresy, give it like Supreme Commander sort of scale. That'd be quite nice. Where you just have like legions going against each other. And they'd be able to share all the same armies units, just, you know, add some unique ones for, you know. Oh yeah, true, Ultimate Apocalypse, 100%. Yeah. That kind of scale. That or, like I say, Supreme Commander. Like, those sorts of scale, right? Where we can pull in Titans. Especially, or Imperial Knights. Especially, give me, like, the Mechanica. So, like, vast hordes of Solar Auxilia. And their artillery support. Like, definitely. I'd love that. I mean, hell, I've heard rumors of a Total War 40k. I don't know how true that is, but that could be interesting, if done properly. Though I still question how it would work so well, but I would not be against it if they pulled it off. See, I wonder that myself, honestly, if how well that would do. Other people lauding the idea, but I'm like, well, how good would that be, then? Like, Total War's mechanics would be funny for 40k. Like, the single entities, the flying, fine. The psychic stuff, fine. But the... like, how squad combat would work? Like, it hasn't been since... I think Empire was the last time they... put in a bloody... like, going into building system. So... where's that sniper? Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Shocker with them. And it's not like it's lying combat either, like... despite how some guardsmen generals operate, and they don't all send their guardsmen to stand and get shot at. Shit. Kill this thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you there, 100%. It might, like, like, unless Creative Assembly are gonna do something in a different style, I feel like the rumors are... yeah, no. If anything, the next non-historical Total War, genuinely, I would love it if Creative Assembly made their own franchise. Make their own fantasy setting and just go nuts. Rather than make, like, a 40k game. I think we could do something more traditional RTS. Oh yeah, 40k is like the moneymaker. Like, as much as fantasy had its day, and it certainly had its day, 40k is currently speaking much of a bigger. It's not even comparable. Age of Sigmar is a good proof of that. As much as I want them to do a good Age of Sigmar game, and I think they could, if they really wanted to, I think they could. But, like, the 40k just, it has the audience. I mean, it's why this game's doing so well. I mean, 2 million people have picked this up, and counting, right? I don't know, I get what you mean. I just think it's the only way, like I want more fantasy games, 100%. 100%, I want more. I agree with you on that. Like, I would, you know, I don't know if they do it, but I'd love another Vermintide game. You know, I definitely love another Vermintide game. I just think if they're ever going to make AOS anywhere near as good as 40k or fantasy, they need to give it a good game. I think Space Marine 1 helped make 40k popular. Between that and Dawn of War, that's what introduced a lot of people to the franchise. Potentially. They seem very averse to doing anything with Dark Time, sadly. Shit. and get more of these explosives. Yeah, it's like I enjoy a good bit of Dark Tide, you know, on the side. I definitely do enjoy, like, it's just, I don't know. It feels weird with Dark Tide how they hired someone who's like a really renowned author to never use him. That bit always feels weird to me. Like, why get the gentleman they got? They got like someone pretty notable, Black Library. I just think, well, didn't use him.
Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
We're going back up. We are. Yeah, that's the thing. They actually paid someone to, like, yeah, they paid for a pretty decent writer. That's the weird part. So they actually had someone who could write. I guess the background lore, but it's like, it's not like with Elden Ring and George R.R. Martin where there's a whole like thing. I don't know what they had him do. Or if they just paid him to say he was involved for, and did a few little things. I don't know. That's the weird part. We're all wondering that as well. Like, what did you have him do? Because it does feel like they kind of just squandered him. New wave. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Vermintide 2, like, character interactions are just so much better. Execute this guy real quick. I mean, apparently they're trying to learn from Vermintide what went well with that. I'm just thinking, well, so much. The way the monetization was done, or everything, is just... It's a real... Again, it's a real shame of that. There's a lot of good stuff in Dark Tide, it's just... Like... I can have a bit of a better time with Vermintide, regardless of if I'm a little player, because the bots at least get my perks I give them, so... As much as they're still stupid, they at least don't suck as bad, because they've at least got powerful stuff. Oh yeah, the progressions... Yeah. It's what I worry with this game a little. Like, I like the progression so far, but I do hope they add more soon. The loop feels alright. I just worry, what's the loop gonna feel like after, like, the 1000th time, you know? So far I've been okay, but as I say, it's not really the question of what's like now, it's how about a month.
Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to
yeah, they did.
Charges are armed and in place.
Is this a withdrawal order?
Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position until the Tyranid command unit is executed.
Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our lasguns to your support.
Where are they? Look, I mean, this way for a chick. That's weird. They normally come the other way. Long till Tyranids. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Oop, shit. Get off that guardsman. I'm tearing it.
Have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
Get ready for the Tyranid.
If they move as one, so shall we.
Let's try jumping. Along now. Huh. Let's step on a grenade. I'm sure it's fine. Nope. How about no, Tyranid? How about no? Yes, they have. They have adapted that, which it has its. In a way, it's not as bad, but then obviously it relies on you finding the mission data or killing a boss. Now, as long as a boss spawns or you find that data, it's fine. But obviously, the longer you take on a mission, the more the game director will try and push more hordes your way.
Confirm, take evasive action. Talassa here. We got the hive target.
It's not dead.
You like to slot Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead.
Our word is bond.
Yes, it does.
This void
It uses a director.
swarm has seen its last day.
It uses the similar director to World War Z, I believe, specifically.
Swarm off your backs while you hunt that thing.
From what the devs have said, the director, there's definitely bits that are scripted to like have a horde, but I know there's like random bosses and random hordes, or like the Tyranid numbers are randomized a bit.
I see it trying to dig itself out.
I hope so. I hope so as well. I definitely wouldn't want that to be the case, where it's just it's a buzzword. Ooh. Take that.
Utilize artifact in dire circumstances.
Extremists. Where? Oh, you little fucker, I see you. Oh, good use of that. That was a very good use of that, sir. Gone, Lictor.
Your command of the liturgies of battle is admirable. I do not recognize half the passages you invoke. You do not strike me
Yeah, Left 4 Dead's directors, like, I think that's what all of them are based. Like, that's why like everyone bases theirs off to like some degree.
temperance until then.
I guess to be fair, Left 4 Dead did it first and honestly did it quite well. So probably why everyone else just uses the similar system, but God, I am fucking caked. It's one thing. Poor White Scales, their white armor just gets caked in blood. Fucking World Eaters just stopped cleaning theirs after a bit. Then again, it's because the World Eaters, they definitely would stop. My blue armor's getting caked in it. Fire a shot. Okay. So it sort of picks out what it's like got available to it beforehand, and then how it applies then, that's the random part. Okay, that kinda I can see the logic. Oh shit. Well, I feel like they melted bomb, I'll be honest. Well, it's a standing grenade. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, oops. I have, surprisingly, 2 stim injectors. These 2 have been pretty good so far. Touch wood. Considering the difficulty we're on. So I'm so far feeling quite okay with how this has gone. I was actually genuinely quite worried how this was going to go with this difficulty, but we've done well. No one's gone down so far. I'm sure I'm going to eat my words. What did you kill? Giving mission more. Ah, okay. I guess because like you've kind of like cleared. So I assume it only has like so many it can spawn, right? It's got like a limit, I imagine. And then once you've cleared that limit, it's then okay. I can now reuse that number. So I can see that. That's honestly quite smart. God, they really were quite ahead of their time with that shit, weren't they? That's genuinely quite impressive. This is the horde in half. Anything over here? Oh, is this my way? Oh, that's actually the way, isn't it? Yes, it is.
It is going up that wall. Let us try to head it off.
Ammunition, my beloved, where art thou?
Enhanced tactic ready. Picking up extra rounds.
Ooh. Good, good, good. Oh, actually, there's ammunition over here. I'm stupid. There's ammunition over here.
I've observed your silence, Valiant. How is your morale? Strong.
Ooh, good pick. The salt having the melters probably works out.
That is considerate. I try. Noted.
Right. Let's see how this guy plays on this difficulty. I don't think I've fought this guy on this difficulty before. Or if I have, I don't remember it. Let's see how he goes, shall we? Ooh, that melter charge, sadly. I would have left that for the second phase. I've had a pleasant amount of shots to fire at this guy. It's nice, but I feel like next phase I'm not going to get that privilege, am I? Oh, shit! Oh, we're not only on the second phase. I thought we would be on second phase, but now... Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, shit. I was over there. I'm gonna teleport to some bullshit. Oh, yeah, the campaign AI is a bit questionable. 100% agree with that one. Fucking. Okay, kill this guy real quick.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
Don't know if we can get him up. I'll try my best. Oh fuck. I tried. Brother, I tried. Do forgive. If I can get close enough, I need to... Shit. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh. We had the relic. We had the relic. Oh, this guy's more than elite. He's like a Terminus level threat, this guy is. He's a whole of a tier. Actually, they're both Terminus, really. He's like a whole tier above that. A tier onto himself. Actually, I don't know if it does, to be fair. Now you mention it. It's psychic attacks, but then some do get blocked. Oh, yeah, him. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It doesn't always feel like it hits them. That part was weird to me. But it feels good against, like, the Hive Tyrant. It does a good chunk once I get close, but... Yeah, it just had, like, 5 shots. Like, it liquefies hordes, which is nice. But then, as you say, on the bigger guys, it's... Like, I'd get it if it was further away, but if I'm, like, right in his face, blasting him with it... Yeah. Yeah, it's elite. It's weird, right? Against bosses and hordes, it's fantastic. Against elites, it's terrible. It's a strange one, right? I guess maybe Plasma's that elite killer. Yeah, the only time I found the heavy bolter doesn't feel nice is if I'm dealing with the Zangors, right? Zangor's shields block most of the... Oh, I hope it hasn't took away my experience I just gained. Oh, I really hope that hasn't just stolen my experience. It says failed to join server there. I really hope it didn't just steal the shit I just got. That'd be real shitty if it was like, oh, you've done it, and you lost stuff. Like, oh, okay. We back? We're back. Level 12. I think I was below level 12. Level 10 before, I think, so that's a good look. True. I mean, the melter does get around him at least a bit, but yeah, it's a thing that we've... I know I've spoken about some friends of mine. We've ranted and raved about the... about them. The green visor. I wish apparently they're going to let us change that at some point, where you can have, like, your own visor. Oh, did I not give him the better leg? Please let me give me that one. Do I have a better gauntlet yet? No. What that one? Right, we're starting to lock this gear, I guess, aren't we? This one at least doesn't look too ultramarine, which is nice. The tactical gets very ultramarine looking. I kind of just made my own one, just on the fly. But I do have a couple of... I do have, like, some I can use. This is just one I've just thrown together on a whim. Using, like, this blue in particular. This guy's got a different pauldron. I've given him the Iron Hounds icon. But I've been using the White Scars one quite a lot. But, like, I've changed the colours to be white and blue instead. So that's what I've used on quite a lot of my guys. It's just something I threw together, honestly. Oh yeah. Like, yeah, that was definitely like a worry. But they wouldn't do a painter. Like, you need to be able to paint your armor. God, the green visor is nice for, like, Blood Angels, especially. Yeah. That is one tragic bit. You gotta, like, go through and purchase. And it's the same currency used to upgrade to, which is a bit oof. What's this on? So that's great when I'm using a weapon that actually overheats, which I haven't been. Increased health. I do like me some increased health, honestly. That would be nice to have. We have a lot of monies, so why don't we buy some heraldry? What can we get? Ah, they fixed that now, so... Because I've got the bloody season pass, so they've stopped saying, oh, DLC when I actually have it. That's nice. Did I... or did I not have... I could have sworn I'd gotten something... Which one of these gave the mask? Or is that the Nova Marine? Was that these guys? Ah, it was these guys. Iron Hounds did that. Yeah, they are Blood Ravens. So they only give you the emblem, because I think you've already got the red you need. But they do give you much of Death Watch stuff. So you only have to pay 30 for Blood Ravens, technically, to get their icon. And then you can get the white and red already available to you, which is nice. That'd be kind of nice. Oh no, Dawn of Wars is beautiful. Dawn of Wars is absolutely beautiful. Ah, yeah, they've got... Oh! They've got both of these, have they? The Taurens and the Minotaurs. I swear they're the same chapter, it's just one... they turned into the Minotaurs. Yeah, you get this bit. For these guys. The Omega Marines. Which somehow aren't related to the Ultramarines, apparently. So they give you. It's the helmet. You got the Space Sharks, which is a bit of a surprise. The Exorcists, which is a funny one. These dodgy arseholes are in the game, which I will say, that is kind of funny to me. Got Chaos. That is kind of tempting. Corn Red's a nice red. And also, Balthazar Gold's one of my favorite golds. So, Terminator armor, they're interesting. They're funny ones, right? Because, in one sense, they're bloody terrifyingly quick. Like, holy shit, they're so quick. It's just insanity to me how quick they are, but at the same time, they're also like... they're also like really kind of... I'm finding my words now. Oh, can I not do them for line hands yet? No, I can't. Fine. Give me that one. They're like terrifyingly quick, hit like a truck, and then you've got the ones with the Soul Reaper cannons or the missiles that are just infuriating to some extent. They thankfully don't take too much to bring down, but they're terrifying enough, right? Yeah, like, so they're in Tartarus armor, obviously, so it's not like it's as sturdy as Cataphracti, but they definitely, at the same, they feel very squishy, but at the same time, they hit like a truck. The one without the rockets, if anything's more terrifying in the respect. It is supposed to be. Even Tartarus plate is tougher. It's supposed to be tougher than basic power armor. Like, the thing with Tartarus that was this big deal was it was maneuverable. That was the big thing with Tartarus plate, right? It was like really maneuverable. You could like move pretty quickly still, but it wasn't quite as chunky as Cataphracti pattern Terminator armor.
Grenade released! This galaxy is not yours to devour.
Exactly, like, and they move really quick. Plus the teleportation, which is no joke. That teleportation, fucking, it's terrifying. If you have the right weapons, especially, if you use plasma, a couple of charged plasma shots will kill them. Now, don't get me wrong, a couple of charged plasma shots will kill most things. But still. I think the reason they're probably that easy to kill is because how quick they are, right? Like, if they ever did Death Guard in this game, they'd have the whole opposite problem. They'd be slow as shit, but be a walking tank. I suspect that's probably why they did it that way. I have a bad connection bar on the top right of my screen. That's a bit disconcerting. Hoping it's nothing. Kill this guy real quick. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's reclaim the rest of my armor. I think as long as it's like the heavy plasma, I'd be fine with that tearing through them, if they stood still. But the regular plasma, maybe 4, maybe 3 shard shots, 2 for the heavy. But no, I don't mean, they're like, I guess it's that kind of like gameplay versus lore kind of issue, isn't it? They do a lot of damage though.
Auspex is picking up Empyrean emanations from that shield.
The Thousand Suns do not want the Xenos penetrating the cathedral.
Let us cast out their foul barons.
Wish you could fight some of all these. The harpy, no, gargoyles. Harpies are a different flying enemy.
Hive beast here. That is heretical behavior.
It's weird, right? The Tyranids, I think, feel about right. That's the weird part. It's the Thousand Suns where I'm like a bit more contentious how I feel about them. That's the bit I'm like kind of iffy about, right? You got a buddy. He's got a buddy, hasn't he? He's got his own friend. Come here. Give me your stringy brain. I definitely don't think I'm using... Well, the green weapons... Like, this bolt pistol's a bit too up tier for this difficulty, but my chainsword's a bit under. But then, the chainsaw still works, like the melee still does the job. I'll definitely say, I'm with a lot of people who I speak to about this, from like, the Tyranid's definitely my preferred fight, if I had to pick a fight. They're kind of glass cannon-y, the Thousand Suns, aren't they? That's like, in a way, they kind of are. Very, very glass cannon.
Medical war gear
Where's he gone? Ah, down here, okay.
here. Load up.
Right. Over there. Yeah, I mean, the Thousand Suns definitely... I could see, like, the teleportation stuff. Like, speed-wise, though, the Emperor's Children feel to be more speedy. Thousand Suns, they're definitely... Like, I could see, like, having no recoil and being kind of faster than you expect, but kind of robotic. What I kind of wish was that they kind of... Their sorcerer being present meant more, right? Like, when the sorcerer's around, they move quicker and are more efficient. When the sorcerer's killed... Oh, those snipers. I do find it funny when the guardsmen just explode on impact. Oh shit! Okay, we had to stop that. Could not allow them to pull that shit off. Ooh, did we pull up a parry? We did. Yeah, the sorcerer... So the sorcerer, they should do a bit more, right? Be a bit more threatening, be a bit more involved, and buff their rubrics. That's what I reckon, anyway. Crack grenades. Don't mind if I do. Shit. Kill him, buddy. Kill him. That went weirdly smooth. Why do you keep... Why are you wasting your shots on him? He's dead. He's being executed. Sniper man, he is being executed. There we go.
Sorcerer, Ultramar stands triumphant.
Oh.
Shall drown in the endless Imagarium, remade into a canvas for the changer of waves.
The more of the thousand stars step through the eye.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I'm just being hit with illusions. He hit me with the fucking crazy beam.
Specs Prime. There is no going back, brothers.
Alright. Hello, Rubric. Oh shit, there's a Terminator. Speaking of Terminators. Oh shit. Oh shit. Come here. Am I alone fighting these guys? Okay, finally, I was gonna say. I was a bit worried there for a second, I was alone fighting these. Nope. Nice try, Zango. Shit. Being roughed up. Oh shit. I am being rinsed. I'm on controller. I just find it a bit nicer for me on controller. Weirdly, the first game I preferred on mouse. As weird as it sounds, but on this one I actually prefer controller. Should be able to peacefully get this and drain that. Ooh. Don't you take those. Don't you take those.
Precisely what we needed. Restoring vitality. Where shall I plant this flag?
I haven't got the thing yet where it gives me best health back.
It was only a matter of time. Quite a distraction. Let us use it. The traitor's jammer is likely set up a Let us move.
Oh yeah, some of the jammer, isn't it? It's the jammy one.
Reloading. Waste nothing, brothers. The Imperium
Yes.
provides.
Okay. Armor boost. Do like me an armor boost.
Located extra stills. Squad, rally on my six.
I was going to say, Mr. Sniper, I assume you wanted that. Alright. Ow.
Tyrannus.
Is that a higher level? No.
Heretics.
Maybe it is.
Well done, brothers. All according to plan.
Let's see if the Tyranids distract them long enough. We're lucky. As they distract like they aren't like a horde of their own. Oh, fuck me, that's a lot of, Enforcement summoned. Oh, fuck me. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly. Oh shit! Oh, why did I open my mouth? What the heck? He literally exploded like Lego. There's me saying, oh, it isn't as bad as expected. No, no, it was pretty bad. Holy shit. God, there's mines. I remember when I first encountered those mines, they were somewhat terrifying. Frag grenade for you. And you. Why did you stick to... Fine. I guess the magnetic piece of random armor on the floor, I guess they would stick to that. Where are my boys at? Oh, they're over there. Okay, I was like, why am I on my own here?
Down we go, brothers, to the source of this corruption.
Just abandoning me a bit there. Jesus Christ, how far have they gone? Jesus. Fellas. We're meant to be working as a team here. You can't just leave me for the wolves. Shit. Oh. So that's how it is, apparently. Right. Bit rude of them. God, I'm surprised I haven't used the chainsaw as much as I really should have. Because it's so satisfying to use. It's interesting this mission can have some like random factors like the lift breaking. Oh yeah, that's... God, yeah, it just... Shit, yeah, that's actually... You know, that's a fair point, actually, now I'm using it a bit more. Yeah. So that one's a kick. That's just initial basher. That. Shoulder bash. 1, 2, 3. It's a big kick. If that guy hadn't shot me in the back. Little bastard. Yeah, that's a weird bit of tech I was not aware of, but no, that, yeah, thank you for pointing that out. That's genuinely... How does he get over there? To that, like, relic. Aha.
A miracle given form.
Oh shit. Whoop, 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 whoop. This guy. To be fair, I just haven't used the chainsaw that much. Compared to the other ones. Like the knife I've been using quite a bit. Like I really like the knife. the big knife just has something about it. It just vibes with me. Shit. Get him up. I mean, see, I would normally think that, but I just enjoy the combos of it, honestly. It just plays quite nicely. But, to be fair, I do recommend probably 2 level the chainsaws, and everything gets the chainsaw, pretty much. Like, about half the classes get the chainsaw and bolt pistol. They're just, like, really good things to level. Shit, Terminator. I'm gonna break that thing. Oh.
Capture and defend.
God, I love that animation. So a lot of the weapons do, but the chainsword does some nice, unique ones, being as it's a chain weapon. I've really neutralized it. But they do all have unique weapons, like the Power Fist's got some fun ones. Oh, okay. I haven't checked that, I'll be honest, but I mean, I could see it. Being in meta class to have the chainsword, I mean, it makes sense. If you're gonna give everyone class that weapon, give it the most fun stuff.
Are we certain breaking its chains is a good thing?
It's a question. I mean, the fact they're trying to pull this fucker. There it is, the last one.
Watch the demon sorcery. Can we not choke it with the bindings instead?
If only we could choke at the bindings, honestly.
The demon host unleashes its power.
Shit. Last of the area with warp fire.
We are daunted by this unholy futility.
Yeah, I like it when they vary it a bit. Like, I've seen, like, some variations, some of the unique kill animations for some of the bosses, or extremist enemies. Like, the one with the Lictor. I've seen one, I think, where they tear the arm off, then it jumps back and they impale it. But I don't know. But I know what you mean. I do wish for a bit more variations now and there. Just give us a bit more of a... some more variety. I like when I managed to pull one off on like a bloodletter. Like, a nice unique one. I at least appreciate though that when the weapon ones are used, not just the kick them and then rip their arms off. A bit more variety. I wish the rubrics had a few more actually. Like, you get a couple, but like, there's definitely... I want a few more. Like, I get with the heavy, right? Okay, the heavy... But then you can still have, like, I don't know, the heavy lifts them up on their gun and just, like, mag dumps them. You know, there's a few of them. Maybe not with the plasma. Maybe they kick them back and then blast them with it. Just like an option. Or pulls out his sidearm and just executes them. It's like a little thing, but again, something they could do. $55 big ones, beautiful. Mastery reach the chainsword. Good. The chainsword should get a nice, delicious amount of XP. I'm doing all this. Let me leave the squad so I don't get thrown about. I don't know if something's changed, or if they've like optimized something better, but I know my PC doesn't get nearly as warm now recently. I'm curious if they've changed something. Because my fan's not spinning nearly as fast, and it's not getting nearly as toasty, though. I'm curious if they've changed the optimization a bit. If they have, fantastic. That's true, that's true. Maybe it's a primary execution then. Let me see. What a balance. I prefer balanced weapons if I can have them. Melee damage. Yeah, I prefer just the general melee damage increase, honestly. I've got the DLC ones, but nah. Those end game ones look quite nice. Could buy this, master it, switch back to the other one. I'll level that one the fun way. More consistent health. Ooh, okay. Nice, that's nice. I have plenty of green anyway, so it's not an issue. I've got some purples too, which is good. It's good. Apparently I've mastered this bolt pistol. Means I can give it... Oh no, I've already achieved mastery on it. Yes, I did. One sec. Yes, so... Apparently, thankfully, streaming it still counts as me watching my own stuff, so, yeah. That's from the... This one's from the Twitch DLC. Do I have the Power Fist? No, I don't have the Power Fist one. I've got the Chainsword one. God knows. I mean, I've recently cleaned it, to be fair, so I'd like to hope there's no dust bunnies in there. I'd certainly like to hope there's none in there. Anyway. Is that any difference? It just has a little skull on it. I'll leave it as that then. I'll wait till I have, like, the fun crusade symbols or something. That was just silver arm. So like... Yeah, it's... I get away with a little bit because I use an iPhone for my model, so it takes some of the processing power off of it, but I know before I had that set up, I'd have probably had a bit of a harsher time with it. So I know what you mean. Wish you could put like a specific symbol on that shoulder pad, that like tilt shield. How many to get the fun one I really want? 11. Or until Dark Angels one comes out. Ah, okay. Yeah, Ram's the... Ram is a funny one. How much Ram you popping in there, out of curiosity? A new Ram so we can, but... Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, that'll do it. God, that's fucked. That's fucked up, man. Hopefully, hopefully they'll send you some replacements, aren't they? 2 6 of 8. Okay. I mean, 16 should be enough for a lot of things, but no, I get what you mean with the like wanting to have a bit more to like wiggle room with it. And that, oh, that revives. Oh, yeah, I guess new games, yeah. Like 16's like the minimum, but then it's like you probably want more than that for be safe. So I mean, like it's like you're just about scraping by, aren't you? Oh yeah, like anything older, no problem. Last decade, but as you say, anything like that's new in the last like year or two, you might struggle a bit. Ow. But no, I'll get me on that one. I mean, it's why a bit ago I just did a full upgrade. Although I'd be wary with upgrading any CPU. I mean, it sounds like you got the CPU's fine, but definitely be wary with newer Intels. Anything 12th gen and below, you're fine, but anything with like 14th gen. I put the water here. Ain't nothing wrong with PNG, man, but you get me, if you use a PNG to like get by with it. Oh shit, I rolled right into that. Oof. Okay, now, yeah, that sounds about right. That's just OBS. Yeah, that. Yeah, it's game and OBS. Weird to figure out it uses that much. But I guess like it's. Ah, okay. No, I see what you mean, like... no, aside from like Google Chrome, yeah, having more RAM definitely would help. So Google Chrome just eats all your RAM regardless of what you do, but that's just because Chrome is built, but... as long as the game is properly optimized, yeah, definitely... hopefully you get, you know, they send you a better batch through soon, and then you can enjoy a bit more of a, you know, better time with it. Yeah, I know what you mean though. Like it's still, it's a lot, and it's you don't want to deal with that. Like you want to like you have to like, kind of like play it safe midstream. Oh shit. Yes. Big old beam of psychic bullshit. Can't really melee this bastard. Where's our vanguard? They just ran off. There is a boss level enemy here. Oh yeah, I get that. I get that. Like, just, it was a boss, now it's just literally trash that's everywhere now. No, 100%. Oh, now he's back. Nah, I'm taking this, fuck it. Come here, you. Hand over your little limb. It's going straight in your brain. Armory days required. Beautiful. That was probably the cleanest neurothrope kill I've had in a while. Honestly, the worst time the fuckers can turn up normally, but today they've decided to turn up at a good time. Even when one of our teammates started to run off, just, you know, off in the middle of fucking nowhere. Especially like near like a pistol. Yeah, like a regular lictor is definitely dangerous, but I don't mean like a lictor alpha. There's different types of lictor now as well. Like the neuro lictor, the hell, the death leaper. I mean, death leaper should be like a boss, I suppose. Shit. Doing full attack on that one. Alright, bring this guy back up. It's okay, I kept getting hit with lictor I hardly knew her every other fucking time one showed up the other day, so I'll take a lick my balls one at this point.
Captain, demolition codes are secure. Proceed to the Promethium refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Oh. Right. Fill me ammo. Where are they? We don't have to. Speaking of lictors, one's shown up. Come on, lictor. Come into my barrier. It does glorious damage to the enemy now. If only it wasn't an ultramarine banner though. Well, it's cool and all, but I just wish it wasn't Ultramarine banner. Give me a, I don't know, a banner using like something close to my own one. That'd be nice, honestly. Like, make it like how you have the war gear customization, like the Iron Halo. Give me that for the banner and the chameleon cloak. Because the jump pack can have custom colours. Also, a pattern for like making your hands a different colour, so you can like properly crimson fists.
All this unprocessed promethium shall make a fire that will be seen from the start.
I mean, jump packs you currently have, if only the shield, you can have a custom colour for. It isn't normally this. There is some options for the shield, thankfully, but definitely a few more would be nice. I'd like paint my own kind of thing onto it. But yeah, the banners definitely like recolor banners. Give them similar kind of thing. They deserve that. Not currently, not the shields. Which is a tragedy. The tragedy of the Horus the Wise. I mean, the Horus Heresy is one of the greatest tragedies of the Imperium. Went from an empire that was leaving the traditions and superstitions behind for science and innovation, and then became well, everything it swore to be against. The greatest irony of the Imperium. Oh shit.
Arriving at the objective now.
You are making good time.
There we go. I'd lost my bearing on my timing there for a second. I think I was gonna have that. Right, let's see how this one goes, shall we?
Let us finish what the Cadians started.
So, it was a long list of things, but part of it involved that. Like, Horus's distrust of the Emperor being taken advantage of via Chaos and the Anathema Blade. That just essentially just dragged out his doubts into just full on, you know, believing he was lied to, and the Emperor did lie, don't get me wrong, the Emperor was not perfect in this. But, like, obviously you've got, like, a few more elements, right? Like, Logar doing his thing, which ruined the Imperium in many respects. Sort of pushing religion.
Deployment has begun.
Horus was his favourite, which is why, I think one of the reasons why Erebus targeted him. Because Horus was also everyone's friend, pretty much. Like, everyone got on with Horus. He just had that charisma about him. I was going to wait for them to all gather up so I could melt bomb them, but fine.
Overcrowding alert, Generator 1. Unauthorized personnel. Observe your duties.
Gets that Jenny quick. They're going to destroy this generator. I'm not careful. Okay, let's keep that side clear at least. Why am I the only one fighting these?
Where shall I plant this flag?
Where are my fucking allies? Holy shit. Thank you for nothing. Bloody hell. Random allies. Where were you at? Well, I was fending off the entire generator. Now you're here? Fuck. Oh. It is, but like, there's a lot of nids. For one like, it's supposed to be a team. A lot of nids. Also, if that generator gets destroyed, yeah, it ain't great. Okay, there we go. Break end in 10 seconds.
Load up.
Y-axis aligned. Margin of error potential.
Progress is progress, brothers. We are almost there.
Perform the necessary cleansing.
Right, as I was saying, so yeah, it's kind of hard to fight all those turrets alone when they're all attacking the generator.
Begin the course of locomotion patterns.
Oh shit.
Generator 4 is suffering mechanistic palpitations. Provide service before components are allowed.
Fuck. I'm hoping they're gonna come over and help me, because we're gonna have a very bad time at Generator 4 if they don't. Many people will lose the mission entirely if we lose this generator. Okay. Just about barely held them off. Oh shit. No, gotta kill him, gotta kill him. Gotta get rid of him.
Deployment sequence unloaded. Narrow errors hold currently on the Silas Functional Oculus.
Deal with him.
There is an observation platform overlooking the Cryptomethium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Kill that thing. And then this guy.
You failed at hope.
I imagine if the wall's very thin, perhaps. Oh, we've lost a guy.
Waste nothing.
That could be bad. We've lost a person and gained a bot. This could be bad. Hopefully not, but I have a sneaking suspicion. Yeah, we are a man down, or a brother down. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm really hoping it'll be fine anyway.
Where shall I plant this flag?
Shit. We really fucked up. Shit. Some reinforcements. I heard Ravener then. Shit. Oh, a bit like, oh, there's a...
That silenced the Tunic fire shit.
God, you know, there's a game, isn't there, where you plays like a fucking US Marine, like an officer in Vietnam. That is a similar kind of thing. But that in 40k, that'd be interesting, actually. We don't have direct control over the situation. Or if you're like, even if you're like on the ground, like a bit like a support from Earth Defense Force, where you're there having to call in the air support rather than being the person receiving the call and like making those. Either way, I think it would work. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that I saw that. I figured that's what you probably meant, but yeah. I go either way with them, honestly. Got a heavy with a heavy bolt gun. Nice melter. Yeah, the way Darktide's sort of set, I don't know if it's fiddly, but they do for some reason have Lehman Russ demolishers in place, which I do find a bit strange. Of all the tanks to have inside of a city, a Lehman Russ demolisher.
We will be your bulwark, brother Titus. Rest assured.
I will hold you to that.
Like, I can see there being no air support or artillery in the city, but like, then it's weird why the tank sat there in one of the missions as a demolisher, which is a mid-range artillery piece. Mobile artillery, but
Confidence is a weapon.
like a stug.
Overconfidence is a disadvantage.
Maybe imminent. Ooh. Maybe. Actually, he probably needs that more than me.
Take heart. The flame is better than any war.
Oh shit. I'll do talk with that. Oh fuck. Fellas. Heal him up. Shit. We ain't doing too good. Okay, snap his neck to give me some stuff back. Shit. Execute him. Execute him. And get a brother on his feet.
Fallen kin. turn your pain into their pain. Self-treatment.
I'm gonna take this way.
Our brother Gene Seed will live on.
Oh fucking hell! Both are dead? Really? God fucking hell!
I am the last bastion of the Imperium. I must not fail.
I have to survive 15 seconds.
I don't see no. Fresh magazine.
Ooh, I'm reducer.
Retrieved weapon schematics. Banner ready to deploy.
Okay, one of them's back. How I survived that is beyond me. I was kind of panicking, I'll be honest. I was flailing a bit. There were a bit of panic.
Flagged objective.
Yeah, when you pick that up.
Checking still.
Nice, nice. The holy number there. Until you get 69k, and then, you know, then you got the real holy number there.
Stay close and sharp.
Grab your armor boosters, brothers. I want your armor thick, meaty, and plentiful. Alrighty.
Come on.
Why are you shooting? Just melee them.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
I see them coming, brothers. Plenty for everyone.
Okay. They're coming from that side, so I'm going to prime. Oh, shoot, 42069, yeah. That does work.
The Tyranids into close combat range. Fire trap set.
We will push them
Light
back.
when ready. The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the
Right,
protected
I'll do it
path.
myself.
Continue holding.
Claim them.
Fire set. Fuel kernel complete. Rise of receiving in progress. Systems will remain locked out until the oversized vessels are complete.
Enemies on our rear flank. Deploying fragmentation grenade.
Consoles alive. I am on my service. Halfway there, brother.
How are they nearly dead?
Keep it up.
God damn. I leave them alone for 5 seconds. It's been 5 seconds. I look cool. Okay, they're back up at least.
Entering engagement range.
This asshole. Oh, shit. Fucking hell. There we go. Christ. That went from going really well to going really bad.
Be ready for my mark.
Really trying to go down here. Any grenades or any kind? Shit. I think I held it rather than tapping. Oh no. Oh no. He went down. Oh. I knew what would happen if I ever went down. Shit. Yeah. I knew what would happen as well. I knew exactly what was going to happen if I went down. These guys are very green. They've got a little skull helmet thing, but I don't see any other customization on them, so I suspect they're very, very new. I was using some, to be fair. Towards the end there, I was using quite a few. I didn't get like the third or I forget where it's like the third or fourth hit where it's like the heavy stomp everything around you as often. I think it's the fourth. I was trying to get that a couple times, but it just sort of wasn't working out. That's at least a helpful one, though. It's a shame I don't think I get any money for that one. Yeah, we're gonna leave that squad. We're gonna leave that squad, I think. Personally, we're gonna leave that one. God. Right, I think. Ah, yes. Okay, so 3 hits and then 4th heavy. Yeah, I can't remember if it was like 4 hits and heavy or 3 hits and heavy, but it's 3 hits and heavy. Okay. Let's get this perk. I can't because it's cost too much. I haven't got enough money yet. Emergency countermeasures when armor depleted reserve. Ooh. Nice, okay. If you have armor remaining, you deal with this. Okay, that's interesting ones. What's that one? That's one we take. Oh, that actually is interesting. Okay. Yes. Unless it's somewhere else. Hang on, is it like... I know in campaign you can pause menu. Yeah, in campaign and pause menu you can definitely do it. It's a shame because like the heavy, it gives like a tutorial and it involves each of the different free weapons to utilize. So you get like a good varied thing. It's fine, I'll have to practice it more anyway. I'm a bit under practice of the chainsaw as I should be, so I got time to practice. Do a bit more practice on Saturday, perhaps. Oh, that's a heavy bolter. That's a proper heavy bolter right there. Oh. Right. Anyway, I think I'll cut it short here, as I need to prepare for tomorrow. Well, I'm at Rusty Vermintide. It's been a while since I played Vermintide now anyway, so I'd need to get my licks in. Well, perhaps. Except for some things. Some things I think I'm pretty on the ball with still. But anyway, I think that's all from me today. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. And I will see you all for a little yap session tomorrow. Till then, do take care of yourselves. Ta-ta for now.